Many of the arguments that are made against Israel can be made about Australia. Do you agree? Are you on stolen land?
Oh, we are on stolen land, undoubtedly.
And did we colonise?
We did, undoubtedly.
So now, if an Aboriginal terrorist group committed the same atrocities, would you agree?
No, which one? I better stop, Avi.
Yemini for Rebel News in Malvern at the pre-polling booth for both Maclamara and Goldstein electorate. I'm here today to find out from the Greens how they're being received in the very Jewish populated areas. Why are you wearing the Free Palestine pin?
No, so for me it's very important. Yeah, so I've been to all the rallies, or bar one.
Are you getting much support here?
Look, I think for the bulk of Australians, it's not something that they're really concerned about.
No, thank you.
You're not interested in voting Hamas? Why wouldn't you have something that's pro-Australia? Let's say you care about that. Why is that seems to be the central message of the Greens in this election?
Well, I don't think it necessarily is the central issue.
Their election signage has been a lot of this issue. Why?
Well, I don't know whether that's necessarily the case. I mean, if you look around here, Avi, I don't.
Not here, because this is not a popular place for that message. But in certain areas, they're targeting. Let's say in northern suburbs, the billboards are "Free Palestine, Vote Greens." Why?
Well, I suppose in certain electorates, they will try and appeal to, if there are, for example, there are a lot of Muslim people in an electorate, they will try and appeal to them.
Does it feel lonely to be in a Jewish neighbourhood, Jewish electorate, as alone? I guess you got the Teals here to support you in your anti-Semitism, eh? Do you condemn what happened on October 7?
Boyd, don't answer these questions. They're really right-wing. You just need to not speak to them.
He knows who I am. Well,
No, I know you are. Look, it's a terrible situation. Look, we would not want it to happen.
but do you condemn what happened on October 7?
I think. Do I condemn it? Look, that's a very difficult situation.
Why is it difficult to condemn October 7?
No, I think it would have been preferable if it hadn't happened.
No, but that's different than condemning. Do you condemn, forget everything else, do you condemn the invasion into Israel, then the massacring of 1,300 people, burning people alive, raping, kidnapping babies? Do you condemn that?
But I don't think that's in that incident. I don't think you can use words like condemn or not condemn.
Do you condemn rape under any circumstances?
Yes.
So will you condemn Hamas?
It's a tragedy what happened.
Should it be condemned?
I'm not going to answer that.
Why not?
Because I feel like regrettable is good. I don't support either of them.
Really?
No, I don't think it's appropriate, because you have to look at the concept. I mean, what happened on October 7th was highly regrettable. I wouldn't go any stronger than to say, deeply regrettable.
The Greens, the worst party that ever existed in Australia's history. Instead of being what they should be for the environment, which is what they started with, they decided to be an anti-Semitic mob, a rabble interested only in destroying Australia. They don't vote for Australia, they don't care about Australia, they want the end of Australia. That's all they want.
Boyd,
Yes.
you need to stop speaking to these people.
Yeah.
Why do you get to... One last question. You guys are running a candidate in Blaxland who on October 8, as the massacres were still taking place, he celebrated it. Do you think that's okay?
Move away from the camera, thank you.
No. I don't think it's appropriate to celebrate it. No, I don't.
So why is the Greens running him as a candidate?
Well, I don't know anything about what he said or has said. I better go because I'm
You're being told. Are you the boss? Are you? Excuse me, boss. Why have you guys got a candidate who celebrated the October 7 attacks?
Did they? How so?
He published an article literally celebrating it.
You did?
Do you want me to read it to you?
Yes.
The other night, this is October 8, his name is Omar Sakar, Greens candidate for Blaxland. He goes, the other night, Hamas launched an assault out of occupied Gaza, bulldozing through the border wall, sending...
Let me read it. It is the most ambitious and successful resistance in decades. It was successful, but why would he say that?
So if you read this whole article, he explains why he says he supports it.
Did he say anything in the media about this? Like, when obviously that you know it, does the media know it?
Well, it's no secret. We've done it. It's not like he's hiding it. He's obviously running in an area which is, where those.
I'm being cold. I'm so sorry.
Why do you think they shut down any conversation? Like we were having a genuine, polite discourse, political discourse.
We were, look, they don't want me to talk, but look,
How does that feel? You're in a democracy. When I walked up, you go, how great is this? This is a liberal democracy. I can't remember the exact words, but you were talking about how great it is that we're exercising our political right, and then your party came, the person in charge of you came and told you to be quiet.
Yeah, no, look, discussion is important, and these are such important issues, for Jewish people and non-Jewish people, for Muslims, for Christians. It's very important.
How can you stand with a party that is so on the most fundamental part of our democracy, the fact that we can have political communication between people that disagree, they want to shut it down? How can you stand with that party?
Well, this is an individual, saying that to me, but discussion is important, and you shouldn't sort of shy away from discussion.
Keep up the good work, mate.
Thank you, brother. I know you're enjoying this clip as much as that guy enjoys my work, but make sure that you do check out exposetherot.com for all our reporting in the lead up to this election. And if you support our mission at the moment, chip in a couple bucks to make it possible. exposetherot.com. None of this is possible without you. In fact, as you know, I've even got to go with security who's running away from me, Daniel. So help us cover all those costs involved. exposetherot.com. Check out all the stories, share them, and support our mission. Let's get back to the video. So you don't think that's the party line?
I think discussion is important. I mean, if you're in a conflict, it's important to talk.
I agree with you, but you're a rarity. I don't get this much with the Greens. They don't talk. They won't. That's what I get from most of the Greens. And you seem somewhat reasonable. I'm a bit confused by the fact that you just can't outright condemn a barbaric act. It's the most basic thing, even if you're on their side.
Thank you very much. No, I think I think just deeply regrettable. I don't think you should talk about that thing and cast it and use that sort of language.
Anyway, what I have to say...
Do they silence you often?
No, they don't. What I want to say is free Palestine, end the apartheid regime. We have a cost of living crisis, and we need to manage it. And I think Greens is on the right path for it. Thank you very much.
They release the hostages? An awkward moment when you bring up those pesky hostages to the Greens.
I'm voting for them.
The Hamas party?
Yes, absolutely. No, this one here. The blue one that you're pointing to.
Oh, not the people-powered Hamas party.
No.
Is that sign environmentally friendly? Or does that get a pass because it's got the green Hamas colours? You're not interested in a Hamas pamphlet?
No, not today.
Okay, all right. Hamas bombs, are the rockets environmentally friendly? People have opinions.
The international settles apart.
Fine, all these people have opinions, that's fine. But what I'm saying to you is many of the arguments can be made about Australia. Many of the arguments that are made against Israel can be made about Australia. Do you agree? Are you on stolen land?
Oh, we are on stolen land, undoubtedly.
And did we colonise?
We did, undoubtedly.
So now, if an Aboriginal terrorist group committed the same atrocities, would you agree?
No, which one? I better stop, Alvin.
Because the boss is here again. Now she's not wearing a Greens top. Thank you. Listen,
Yeah, no, I will.
Is she the one in charge?
So I better stop, Alvin. I'll get into trouble.
He's a lovely man, just really, really misguided in so many ways. I feel bad.
He's also Malcolm Fraser's second cousin.
Malcolm Fraser's second cousin. What's your name? Can we get a name on that?
Boyd Fraser.
What? But, jeez, he's actually a Fraser. If you enjoyed this report, make sure to like, comment, and share it far and wide. Let the world know what this lot really stand for. And then head over to exposetherot.com and check out all our reports in the lead up to this very important election. exposetherot.com. And if you support our mission and want to help cover the costs, please consider chipping in, including, because of these guys, the cost of my security. that I've got to take everywhere I go. Exposerot.com. Thanks, Daniel, for supporting me, and Benji behind the camera, and you guys at home for making it all possible. Exposerot.com.